PLACEIFY is a web application that allows for design referencing and reference-based scenario building in early-stage urban design. It offers a number of user interfaces that allow designers to evaluate urban qualities by searching for real places around the world which share similar features. PLACEIFY's database currently comprises over 20,000 locations across 6 global cities, including Boston, New York, and Mumbai. For this demo, we will only focus on referencing within New York. Visual features from all locations are catalogued along with other land use, demographic, and configurational features within a 100-meter radius. Now, to begin with, the user searches for references based on certain envisioned qualities as captured by some of the parameters in the database. For example, if I want to search for mixed-use neighborhoods with quite a bit of visible urban greenery, we can set the commercial distribution and green view parameters accordingly. Let's also say that we want areas with a higher than average per capita income. We see that we get areas near Midtown South, where the urban qualities match our search. We also get parts of Broadway, which of course is quite a well-known reference. We can open up these areas on the web to organically explore other aspects which lie outside of our dataset. Now let's select Broadway as a starting point and examine some of its features. This of course is only a demonstrative subset of features which the database contains. Now we open up the scenario builder. The scenario builder allows the user to explore places in the dataset which are similar to Broadway, except for the qualities which have been modified. So let's see, what place does Broadway become like if it has a slightly higher population density and say a significantly lower per capita income? Let's also put in a little more residential density as a test case. We now begin to see samples from Bronx and Brooklyn. These samples share certain structural similarities with parts of Broadway, but are very different along the specific subsets of qualities as chosen by the designer. We can of course see that these are all areas with more residential density, and with quite a bit of public housing here and there. Now, designers do not always think about urban environments through these complex urban parameters. Urban qualities are often envisioned intuitively, without explicitly thinking about features. Keeping this in mind, PLACEIFY offers novel interfaces which allow designers to engage with analogy in a more intuitive manner. One such interface is analogical representation. Analogical representation allows users to explore references in the database within a 3D space, which is defined by how similar each sample is to real examples chosen by the user. Users can either select locations or upload images of analogical places which capture some of the urban qualities in the designer's mind. For example, a designer may be thinking of places which have lush greenery, but also a fair amount of public life, and say a high amount of traffic. These images are then uploaded to the server. In the backend, the system extracts the visual features of each analogy and computes the degree of similarity between each analogy and each database sample. The samples are then plotted on a 3D space, such that the space is now bounded by the analogies as chosen by the designer. Users can now organically explore the urban qualities of the samples, moving from lush green areas to areas with some public life, and finally to areas which resemble highways or have high traffic. More importantly, users can explore how these qualities blend together in unique ways to give rise to a diverse set of urban environments. This form of reference space exploration is extremely useful as it allows designers to switch analogies at any point and visualize how these qualities change. The option of modifying the explicit parameters of course still remain and can be used for fine-tuning and scenario building using the search and scenario modes, as discussed earlier. Urban experiences are complex, and PLACEIFY offers users a framework for engaging with that complexity by thinking through reference and, in the process, exploring diverse urban qualities around the world.